From the Midwest Newsroom, I'm Christopher Husted. School districts are required by law to help children experiencing homelessness stay in school. And urban and suburban areas may have a funding and staffing edge when it comes to supporting students with unstable housing. But as KCUR's Jodi Fortino reports for the Midwest Newsroom, some rural school districts in Missouri say small can be good when serving their students in tough situations.
Tim Jordan is the superintendent of the Exeter School District. It's a small K-12 district of just over 330 students in southwestern Missouri.
Just to kind of give you a sense of what we're doing, this is one of the high school hallways, and then that's the main elementary hallway, which is down there.
The
Just to kind of
school's
give you a
recently
sense of what
renovated
we're doing. This is one
courtyard
of the high school
serves several
hallways.
purposes.
And we can use this for everything. We have practice, we have lunch, we have concerts, we have everything. So,
Staff members here also often take on different roles.
As a small school, all of the administration and all the teachers really and counselors wear many hats because we don't have as many people to spread all those positions and titles to.
There are 25 identified students experiencing homelessness at Exeter. The McKinney-Vento Act requires all school districts to appoint a liaison to make sure students experiencing housing instability have access to a public education. And that is Ashley Fly's job here, as well as the high school principal. And
I am over transportation. I drive a bus. I coach softball. Right now, I'm the high school counselor. Trying to think. I'm the athletic director.
it's her job as the McKinney-Vento liaison to make sure the school provides transportation for qualified students, gets them school supplies, and waives admission requirements so children can enroll in classes quickly. During enrollment time, she said some families call in because they don't have proof of residence or a bill to verify where they live. Sometimes the students are staying with relatives or friends.
We want to make sure that we have the right resources for you and your children and that we can help support them in any way that they need to be able to be supported in.
A Midwest Newsroom report found hundreds of public school districts in Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska are likely undercounting students experiencing homelessness. While many larger districts have a single person or even a team dedicated to identifying qualified students, this is a slice of Fly's job. But according to Jordan, there are advantages to working in a smaller school district. For one, the staff are ingrained with the community.
Some of it is just naturally embedded in their job as far as working with kids and building relationships with families and those community resources.
Fly says how she identifies homeless students may differ from coordinators in urban districts who may have to reach out to families throughout the year for updates on their living situation. She said she has private conversations with students and then calls their parents together to ask if they need any resources.
It's a small town, so you hear different things. And so it could be that a family lost their home over the weekend, or they were kicked out of their rental and they moved in with such and such.
At lunchtime, the students are excited and chatter as they chow down on ham and chocolate cake. Nearly 3/4 of families qualify for free and reduced price lunch in the Exeter district because they don't make enough money. It's a significant number that suggests families might be struggling with the cost of living and housing, which can be hard to spot at school.
It's more invisible. You may have, young people couch hopping and sleeping in vehicles, or if they are outdoors, it may be more, remote or secluded.
Erin Carrion is a researcher at Chapin Hall, a policy research center at the University of Chicago. Her work found youth who experience homelessness are less likely to graduate high school. That's why McKinney-Vento liaisons like Fly play such an important role.
A lot of them get the family feel. They may not have a great family life at home, but at school they get that.
Fly knows her relationships with the students and families of Exeter are a strength, which she hopes will continue to help her recognize when any of her students need extra help. For the Midwest Newsroom, I'm Jodi Fortino.
The Midwest Newsroom is a collaboration including NPR and public radio stations in Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska.